Hello students, welcome to AriserTalent. I am your maths teacher Arpita Sharma. We are discussing probability. This is our chapter. We have gone through the basic definition of probability, right students? Okay, so we have found out what the term probability is, right? So this is our chapter. And we were talking about the mathematical definition of probability, which is here. Now see what it's saying. Mathematical definition of probability. Let there are n exhaustive. Mark the words. Exhaustive, mutually exclusive and equally likely cases for an event A and M of those favorable to it. Event is A and M is those favorable to it, right? Then probability of happening of the event A again is defined by the ratio M by N, which is denoted by PA. P for probability A. We are talking about only event A to occur. Now, does PA is equals to M by N? Now, this is favorable and this is total. You know this. Okay. So, this is number of favorable cases to A upon number of exhaustive cases to A. Now, what these terms are basically? When I'm talking about total, I'm talking about the number n. When I'm talking about the favorable, then it is m. Now, what is this n? What is total? Because when I've talked about the coin, the toss of a coin, I've told you that we are having two cases there, head and tail. Now, these two are what? The total case, or what we say, exhaustive. Why? Because if head occurs, tail cannot occur, and if tail occurs, head cannot occur. These cannot occur simultaneously. Okay, so exhaustive and mutually exclusive. This is about M. No, not M. N. This is about N. Okay. So, this is about N and equally likely cases for an event A and M of those. Now, favorable. Favorable is what? Favorable, when I am telling you, then I have to find out the probability of having head. Now, the favorable is only head. I am not talking about tail. So, favorable is M. Okay. So, in that case, PA, probability of occurring the event A. Now, event A, in this case, I am taking the example of coin, and in this case, I am talking about head to come. So, event A is what? When head is coming on tossing. Right, students? So, in that particular case, that will be about head. So, the probability of occurring the event of coming the head part, that is probability of A, is equals to M. M is what? Favorable, and N is exhaustive or the total one. Right, students? Okay. So, note this definition so that we can move forward. Now, wait. We are talking about coins and cards and what else? Dice. Okay. So, if I am talking about dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Because we have talked about the formula and this is clearly M by N, where N is total, and now in this condition dice, either I can have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Any possibility beyond that? No. Okay. So, total number of events. Okay. What we call it? In this case, 6. So, n is equals to clearly 6. Now it depends. M depends on what is asked by you, like from you. Like if I'm asking that you have to take only the even ones, only the even one number should be there. So even is 2, even is 4 and even is 6. So there are 3 favorable possible cases. So that will be 3. M is equals to 3, is simple as that. And if I'm talking about the odd number to happen, that is 1, that is 3 and that is 6. So again that will be what? 3 by 6. Now if I'm asking that give me the probability where the number on dice will be more than 6. Now more than 6, is there any possibility, any probability of that? No. So the answer is simply 0. But how we will tell this? How we will like denote this in our mathematical form? M is our favorable element. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing is favorable in case of greater than 6. So M will be simply, in that case, M will be simply, N is 6. Okay, but M will simply be 0. So that will be simply 0. Okay. Now can it be in negative term also? No, it cannot be negative. This M by N value cannot be negative. Now what will be the maximum value? Look, the total numbers are N. So favorable. There are some circumstances. This is particular one situation and some particular outcomes can be there. Now you may have one outcome or you may have 2 outcomes or you may have all of the outcome of that situation. But the total number of outcomes are there. So your favorable or the events that to be occurred cannot be more than that. So M cannot be more than N, but M can be equal to N. So yes, there is a possibility when M is equals to N. And if M is equals to N, what will be the value of M by N? The value of M by N will be simply N by N, which is equals to 1. Right? So the minimum value will be 0, the maximum value will be 1. Correct? Clear that? Now when it will be, now in this case, in the case of dice, if I'll ask you, then let me ask you this question, that what is the probability that I'll be getting less than 6 number if I just toss or something a dice. So even if there is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, not less than, but less than or equals to 6. So or 6. So all these 6 numbers are either less than 6 or equal to 6. So in each and every case, I'll be getting the required condition. So that will be M equals to 6 and N equals to 6, and that will give you what? That will give you 1. So minimum value 0, that cannot be negative, maximum value is 1. Got it? Okay. Now note it. Okay, noted. So what we have understood, we will just note it. Now here it is. It is obvious that M, the value of M will be equals to or more than 0, but equals to N, less than N. Okay. So M by N values between 0 and 1, it's obvious. If an event A is certain to happen, then M is equals to N. Does P A equals to N. Now what does that mean if an event A is certain to happen? It will happen for sure. Like your mom will scold you for sure. No matter what will be you doing, good or bad, your mom's gonna scold you. That is for sure. That means if an event A is certain to happen, then n equals to n. Like in the case of dice, when we have that, either we have to get the number less than 6 or equal to 6. Okay, so then that particular event has to be that only, because there is nothing on the dice which is not equal to or less than 6, right? Okay, if A is impossible to happen, now reverse. Okay, if A is impossible to happen, then M is equals to 0, so PA equals to 0, hence we conclude that 0 or the value of PA lies between 0 and 1. Okay, now we have a certain denotation here, A bar. What does that mean? What is the meaning of A bar? That means what was that? That event A is happening, so the probability of happening this event A. Now if I am taking this A bar, that's for not happening. If this is for happening, happening, right? If this is happening, this is not happening. This is simply a cross. This is not going to be. Okay, so A bar denotes impossible thing. It is possible or probable, and it is which is not possible to happen. Okay, so we'll understand it. First, we'll complete this further. If A bar, you will call that dash above A as bar. This A bar denotes negative of A. Negative of A means even that A doesn't happen. Then for above cases, M and we shall have PA bar equals to n minus M upon n equals to 1 minus M by n equals to 1 minus P A, and what is this now? We'll understand. Okay, so this is our result and we are going to understand it, right? Okay, students, if I'm talking about a coin, coins having two sides, right? It's having two sides, head and tail. I'm telling you that if I'm having this particular sign, that will denote head and that will be denoting tail. Okay, head and tail. Now, possibility of head, I'm tossing only one coin. So, if I'm tossing only one coin, the possibility of head is what? Total number of outcome is 2. Total number of outcome is 2. Either it will be head or it will be what? Tail. So, if I am talking about tail, head, so PA will be equals to what? M by N. It is M by N. Now M is the possibility or number of events when head occurs, right? And the total number are n. So the probability of not occurring head is what? Just the total number n minus m. That means P A bar. I am telling you that head. If I'm talking about the head only, then probability of having head is what? M by n, where m when head occurs. So head does not occur how many times? Total number of times n, and m occurs, and head occurs m times. So basically tail occurs when? Total number minus the number of heads. So n minus m. It's basically the event where tail occurs. Where tail occurs. Okay. So n minus m upon m. Numerator that will be same n. So this will be the PA bar. Right. How can I rewrite it? I can rewrite it as n by n and m by n. Now that will be 1. Here it is PA bar. Now what is this? This is very familiar expression, that is PA. Remember, PA is equals to m by n, simple. So now we are having this expression and we will just take it here. So PA bar, sorry guys, and PA, that will be equals to 1. Now this was the same expression we were looking for, right? Okay, so you can just note it so that we can move further. So students, should I rub it now? Okay. So we have talked about dice, we have talked about coins, and now it's about cards, playing cards. So if you play cards, it's simple for you, and if you don't, then let me make simple it for you. So if I talk about playing cards specifically, so they are 52 in numbers, right? We have these 52 numbers. Now 2 sets are there in colors. In term of colors, there are 2 sets, red and black, and though they are even, so that will be 26 and 26, that's the half of 52. Now they are further divided, 13 and 13. So basically guys, there are 4 groups of 13 that make 52, but 26 cards are red colored and 26 cards are black colored. This is the basic. Okay, now like in our first lecture we have talked about, you may have asked that about the probability of getting a red card or a black card or something like that, and you may have also be asked something like probability of getting a queen or whatever it is. So we'll be talking about 4 suits: heart, diamond, spade and club. Now these are 13. These are 13 and we talk about from 2 to 10, right? These are the simple numbers we can see in the cards. 8, 9 and 10. But we are having what? This 9 numbers plus 4. So these 4 are specific ones and these are the numbers. Okay, so these 4 are king, queen, sorry, it's not here, right? So this 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 cards plus these number card will make that 13, right? Okay. Note this. Now you are having this 4 categories. Which 4 categories? I have told you, you have a set of 4 13s. So you will be having 13 here, 13 here, 13 here, 13 here. Now, if I'm talking, if I'm asking you that you are playing cards, what is the probability? If I'll give you a card from that 52 set, that set of 52, then what is the probability that you'll be having a card from this diamond suit? There will be probability of what? Let's try to find out. That is simply m by n. Now the total number of outcome, total number are 52. And I am having 13 here, 13 here, 13 here, 13 here. So basically 13 diamonds, 13 spet, we have talked about the club. So if I am talking about the probability of getting a club, a card from the club suit, then that will be 13. 13 by 52. Okay. So that will be your answer. Now the question may not be easy like that. There will be some combinations for asking you question. So that may be the one. So just note it so that we can move forward the categories of card, because we will be having some questions on that, and when we will do the questions on that, that will be more easy for you guys to understand it. Okay. Right. Now, this is an interesting thing also, like in cards, the combination of cards, if we talk about the coins, these coins are really, having good combination, because it's not just like you just toss one coin. You can toss one coin, you can simultaneously toss 2 coins or 3 coins or 4 coins and make the combination, and the question can be asked to you. Okay. So, if I'm talking about coins, first thing, I may have only one coin. One. So, what can be the circumstances if I'm like just tossing that particular coin? That may be head or tail simply. So, head, right, or tail, let's say. So, either head or tail. These are the only 2 possible cases. If I am somehow tossing 2 coins student simultaneously, there may be a possibility of getting a head on one coin and another head on the second coin, and there will be a chance that I'll be getting head on the first coin, but I'll be getting tail in the second coin. Now the third one may be something like that. I'll be getting tail in both the coins, and what should be the fourth one? Then I'll be having tail in the first coin and head in the second coin. So there is a combination you can see now. Now the third thing which we are going to see there, what will it be? 1 coin, 2 coins. So now coins are 3 here, right? So if the coins are 3, then what will be the possibilities? I am initiating with the head, and both 3s are head. Okay, there is less chances for that, but that may be. Okay, now the second one, the first one is head. On the first coin I tossed, I get a head. The second, I again got the head, and in the third, I got a tail. Now, in the third scenario, that will first coin tossed head, second coin tossed tail, third coin tossed again head. I am taking the combination where I am getting 2 heads and 1 tail, or complete heads. Okay, so now I am shifting. First, I have taken complete heads, then I am having this 1 tail and 2 heads. Now again 2 heads, 1 tail. Now it may be like this also, tail and the head and the head, right? In the next scenario, what it can be like I can get 2 tails and 1 head. Okay, so tail, tail and head. 2 tails, 1 head. Then I'll be tossing the coin and I'll get what? Of course 2 tails and 1 head, but the head is here now on the number 2 coin. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then what else? Can I have that head here? Right. So I can have this head here and then tail and tail. Now what else? I can have students all 3 as tail, tail, tail. Now see carefully, or you may look here, that these all, how many number of outcome? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are 8 number of outcomes in the case of 3 coins. There are 1, 2, 3 and 4 number of outcomes in the case of 2 coins tossed, and there are 2 number of total outcomes when we are tossing 1 coin. So why I'm telling you this? Because you have to use it directly in your questions if you're given with the 1 coin or 2 coin or 3 coin situations. Okay. Now students, this is about the coin and the card. Now note this. Okay, just note this and we'll talk further. Okay, noted? So let me rub. Now students, it's a good thing that you will practice this thing. You can just do one thing. Do what? Have coins. You'll easily get coins in your house and even in your pocket you'll be having them. So you can have 1 coin and 2 coin and 3 coin, and you may just toss them and you can just see whatever I'm telling you here, because when you'll be doing the questions, that will be more easy to you if you can visualize that thing, right? Okay, so now how the question may come from the number of coins you are using, like how many, what is the probability of getting 2 tails and 1 head when you are tossing 3 coins simultaneously. That may be the question. Now this is the question for you guys. So what you have to do, you just try it out. What will the probability? You know the formula. Okay, we haven't done the question yet until, but you may try this question and we'll do some interesting questions in our next lecture. Till then, do one thing, have some questions from AriserTalent sheet and practice them. Thank you. Take care.